The Butcher blesses the streets with a surprise drop, similar to what Westside Gunn did with the Hills Have Eyes EP a few weeks back. What is good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Muff. If you are rocking with this content, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't. But today, I'm going to be hitting y'all with my thoughts on this new one from Benny the Butcher entitled Excelsior. So this is actually Benny's first solo material of 2025, surprisingly. Now, in 2024, you could have argued that Benny had an MVP worthy year. He had his Everybody Can't Go release that had high highs, although it failed to live up to expectations for some fans. Then Benny followed that up with the very solid Summertime Butch project. Following this, Benny and Spesh dropped their dope sequel to Stabbed and Shot. But in 2025, Benny the Butcher has not been silent. He has had some solid features and made his presence felt on some Black Soprano family projects. But getting right into Excelsior, it contains just 7 songs lasting a mere 20 minutes, fitting the bill of an EP rather than a full-length project. You have production from the likes of Moose Tarantino, Harry Fraud, Derringer, and Nunchuck. Guest appearances from Skylar Blatt, Bodie James, Styles P, Sule, and Fuego Bass. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with that track-by-track breakdown. After some talking on the corner intro, we get the first actual song, I Am the Program. You have this dramatic, string-heavy production. As a whole, it's a hard-hitting beat to kick things off, and you can hear the urgency in Benny's delivery. The Butcher said, "A long way from home in his cell trying to strategize. A hustle's only flaw is we get it all and don't be satisfied. A brick of dope was 60, but West pulled me out the trap to rhyme. I ain't going back this time. That dude's a mastermind. Now let's put rap aside. Who really had to trap or die?" So he's paying homage to Westside Gunn for getting him off the corner. And I like the Jeezy trap or die reference. He is also still repping for the late DJ Shay. Shay got on his feet after a crisis that I walked him through. He did the same for me when I was down bad barbecue. He felt I was the sharpest tool. He said nobody hard as you. I just backed it up in my resume, target proof. So this was a dope opener where Benny is talking his talk, reminding everyone that he is the program for street rap. Next is Sign Language, where you get some lush sample-based production from Harry Fraud that does give off an early Rockefeller feel, but it's still contemporary. Here, Benny gives us some wise hustling reflections. I seen him blow it in the club like it was scammer money, then watched it all disappear like MC Hammer money. 2018, the game expanded for me. 2010 vision, I saw the game different. Nothing was handed to me. But yeah, as a whole, this was a smooth getting money track that the real hustlers could relate to. Right after is the Derringer produced banger Money and Power featuring Skylar Blatt. This is a featured artist who I never heard of prior to this feature, but I see she is out of Cincinnati. It did come across as a random feature, but I think it's cool that he is putting on a lesser known artist. But you have this icy skeletal trap production from Derringer that slaps, and Benny is rapping in more of a double time flow, and it's a sharp performance from the Butcher. And you can tell from the title and also Benny's cadence on the hook that he was likely inspired by Scarface the rapper, not just the movie. But yeah, a dope eerie track that still had a bounce to it. Track 5, Duffel Bag Hottie's Revenge with Bodie James is another highlight. Now this is backed by a plush beat that feels a little mafioso, as well as something from that blaxploitation era. There are also some audio clips from the Gotti movie with Armand Asante, a very underrated mafia flick. And the Butcher has some ill criminology bars like, "I won't shake your boss hand or kneel to the Pope. Me and Duffel like Gotti and Neil Della Croce." And for those who like a little mafioso history, Neil Della Croce was Gotti's mentor, the one who brought him into the game, and also he was a respected underboss in the Gambino family. And Benny also said, streets made me business savvy, yeah, boss of all bosses, capo di tutti capi. Let's start here. Look how we started. Now the vets are peers. Bodie had a fire verse as well. Both definitely floated over this glorious gangster soundscape. Then there's another standout, Toxic with Styles P. So it is a Butcher and Ghost collaboration over a raw, spooky instrumental. It is a simple but effective beat for the two to trade bars, and they really gel well together, almost displaying a stabbed and shot like chemistry. Styles on the hook lets us know that this is for the pushers, the cookers, and the hookers. So it's been a while since I heard hookers used in a song, so I found that a little amusing. But Benny said, smoking, playing old Biggie, trying to catch the spirit. So maybe that was the energy he was trying to tap into going into this project. Benny also said, it's the kid who made a knot when my block did 50. Now I got more songs than the Locks with Diddy, which is a flex. Even though Styles had a solid performance, I would say Benny was the MVP here, but I would not mind to see a full-length Benny and Styles P project like we had gotten from Styles and Dave East. Then this project closes out with BSF featuring Black Soprano family members Soulé and Fuego Bass over a suspenseful piano instrumental. I could have heard Heem on this one as well. Benny brags, the last beef I had, I gotta watch and ain't send it back. I also liked his wordplay here. God of this rap-ish, I must be, smuggle blow in the country, plus there's shows out the country. Then bought a home in the country. Soulé had a solid performance as well. From him, I liked a Jersey Boy, Hood Got Me Covered like Transmissions, and Fuego Bass closed it out with a characteristically grimy verse. I could have been a dust head, but got a penthouse in Buckhead. So overall, I'm gonna give this project a rating of 4 mics. Yeah, it's shorter, but quality street music the whole way through. At the lowest, I say this is a strong 3.5 mics. Now, it did seem like Benny was reminding the streets and fans that he's still that guy when it comes to high-level street rap. He continued to keep it traditional, even though he is more of a mainstream artist these days. It was shorter in length to Summertime Butch, but on that level as far as quality, possibly a little better. And I think we get the sense that this is just an appetizer to hold the streets over until his next big batch of product drops. My favorite tracks include The Program, Money in the Power, Duffel Bag, Hottie's Revenge, and Toxic. But let me know what you thought about this project in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Mob. I'm signing out. As always, it's peace and blessings. Benny the Butcher, Excelsior, 1.